So have you heard about this kid's cynical letter to Santa?
Yeah, and I'm afraid. I'm scared for him.
A 6-year-old recently wrote a letter to Santa Claus, and he said, Santa, I'm only doing this for the class. I know your naughty list is empty. I know your good list is empty. And your life is empty. You don't know the trouble I've had in my life. Goodbye.
Okay, can we talk about, like, this kid has bigger issues than whether or not Santa is real.
I love this kid.
Like, of course you do. Of course you do.
So the mother responded to the letter that her son wrote, tweeting, don't call Child Protective Services. He's actually talking about his brother, and he's the one that gives him trouble. So it's not that deep.
You're 6. It sounds like he's given up on life. What is his brother doing to him?
Honestly, here's how I feel about Santa. I want my kids to know how hard their father and I work for that money to get those presents. I don't want you putting your faith in some fat man that slides down the chimney and
okay, but it's not forever. Eventually they'll figure it out. But just give them the first 10 years of their life to have a fantasy. They have the rest of their lives to know that no one's sliding down the chimney to pay your bills, to do your grocery shopping, to bring you everything that you ever wanted.
There's one less kid in the world that believes in Santa. I don't know.
Lord, we have another one. You were probably writing skeptical letters.
No, actually my father ruined Christmas for me because he dressed up as Santa Claus one time and came over and I was like, Dad, I know it's you. So what are we doing here? Yeah.
See, for me, Christmas was like a magical wonderland. And I figured out that my mom was Santa, but
You just went along with it.
Yeah, I went along with it. I was like, oh, it makes mommy happy. As long as she's bringing those gifts, I don't care.
I don't want people to think that there's no magic in my children's lives. I try to keep it alive, but it's a lot to keep up with. The elves on the shelf and the tooth fairy and the leprechauns and I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted keeping up the lies.
For me, 11 is still too young to be writing down his list, and he doesn't even know what elf on the shelf is yet. I'm a little afraid because I haven't really gotten into full throttle children. I'm writing a list and I want this and I want that. So it's kind of easy for me right now.
They're going to make you mail it. They're going to make you put a stamp.
Mail things?
You can actually, did you guys know this? You can mail a legit letter to Santa Claus, or your kids can, and the post office will send them a letter from Santa back to them.
Oh, that's cute.
It is cute. All right, I'm not that cynical. So tell us the G, how are you keeping up with childhood magic?